The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one about God's love for us. And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verses 1 to 23.
On the sixth day of creation, God created the very first person, Adam, and placed him in the Garden of Eden.
Wow, this place is beyond amazing. I can't wait to try out a pineapple. And ooh, wait, what are those?
In the center of the garden grew a large tree heavy with rich, ripe fruit. Now, a single bite of this fruit will allow people to know the difference between good and evil. But Adam had gotten clear instructions from God.
You may eat fruit from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you do, you will certainly die.
Whoa. Okay, gotcha. I'll stick with the pineapple and maybe some kumquats.
Later, Adam shared God's directions with the first woman God created, Eve.
That's it? Just one rule? Easy peasy.
Yeah. Speaking of peas, what's for dinner?
I thought it was your turn to make dinner.
I can pick up some tomatoes.
Corn on the cob?
Hey, yeah. I'll do kebabs.
Adam and Eve enjoyed their dinner just like they did every meal, fresh from the tree or the vine or the earth.
Dessert?
Well, there's some blueberry bushes down by the river.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's go. Hey, maybe God will come talk with us again.
Often God met with Adam and Eve, speaking and walking with them as a friend.
Let's cut through the orchard.
As Adam and Eve passed through the center of the garden, Eve couldn't help straying a little bit closer to the tree in the very middle. Its fruit seemed to glow in the long evening sunlight.
Now that would really be dessert.
Just then, Eve was startled by a voice in her ear.
Such a super evening, isn't it?
Turning, Eve saw a sleek serpent twisted around one of the tree branches nearby.
Hello?
This fruit is so succulent. Did God really say you must not eat fruit from any tree in the garden?
Oh, no. We can eat fruit from the trees here, but God did say you must not eat the fruit from the tree in the middle of the garden. Do not even touch it. If you do, you will die.
The serpent crept closer along the branch, tongue flicking in and out.
You will certainly not die. God knows when you eat fruit from that tree, you will know things you have never known before. Like God, you will be able to tell the difference between good and evil.
Eve glanced over at Adam, who was watching from a short distance away. Neither of them said what they were thinking. Why would God keep something good from them? It didn't seem fair.
Well...
Eve reached out a finger to touch the silky fruit. She could practically taste it on her tongue.
God would want us to be wise, right?
Quickly, she snapped off the fruit and took a bite.
Oh, my!
It was the most amazing thing she had ever tasted.
What's it like?
I can't... There's no way to describe it. You've got to try.
Then Eve handed the fruit to Adam, who took a big bite as well.
Wow, that is, well, I'm not sure.
As the first taste of the fruit faded from their mouths, a doubt started to flood into Adam and Eve's minds. Suddenly, they knew things they had never known before, but above all else, they knew they had broken their friendship with God. Eve felt a bone-deep chill.
We're not wearing clothes, Adam.
Oh, you're right.
Here, quick. These fig leaves. We can stitch them together with grass.
Adam and Eve had barely finished patching together leafy outfits before they heard footsteps.
It's him.
They scrambled for cover among the fig trees.
Adam, where are you?
Adam shrank back behind the tree trunk, but Eve elbowed him hard in the side.
I heard you in the garden. I was afraid because I was naked. So I hid.
Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten fruit from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?
It's the fault of the woman you put here with me. She gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it.
Eve shot Adam a look.
Well, you did.
I did not make you eat it.
Eve, what have you done?
It wasn't my fault. The serpent tricked me.
God's heart was saddened. He had made Adam and Eve to be his friends, to know him and trust him. Instead, they broke his only rule, one that was meant to keep them safe. And even though God still loved them, Adam and Eve had shattered their perfect friendship with him.
You must leave the garden. From now on, you will work hard for your food and face great pain. Someday you will die and become like the dust you were made from.
Adam and Eve had chosen their own path instead of following God. Sin entered into the world. Now they had to struggle in the heat and the dust to grow the food that had come so easily in the garden. And only a miracle from God could make a way for people to be perfect friends with him again.